Hey, what's up tax pros? Tamer here with Tax Nitro, and in this video we're going to be covering how to create your own drip campaigns. So maybe you have a list of clients like this and you want to blast out a new promotion to all of your customers. Or maybe you have a new service that you offer and it's time to launch it. And just plain old better communication to increase customer loyalty, that is our goal with this video. So if you have any of those things in mind, or even if you just want to email your customers or text your customers all at once without doing it one at a time, this is the video for you. So let's get into creating your campaign. First thing we're going to do is click on automation here. And I actually want to go to create a workflow. And I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm going to give you the exact structure that we use at Tax Nitro to build out our text and emails. So real quick, the first thing you want to do is up at the top, rename your workflow. Call it the objective of the workflow. So for this one, I'm going to call this like tax prep calendar campaign, right? I'm just going to send people my tax prep calendar. That's the goal. And you can skip add new workflow trigger because we're not going to really focus on how to send this yet. We're going to focus on how to build it. If you've already built a campaign and you want to send it, we're actually going to have a video up above, a little card that you can click on. It'll take you how to send the campaign. So we're going to add our first action, and let's get into the structure of this. So we're actually going to go email. I'm just going to put in placeholders here. We'll talk about what to put in these emails next, but I'm just going to go email, text. I'm going to type in wait. I'm going to wait 1 day, but make sure you put a 1 and switch it to days. And then I'm going to go email, text, wait 1 day. I'm moving fast here just so we can get the structure down, but I promise you guys, once you're done with this, you can actually go in and just build this out yourself. So this is the structure you're going to follow. As soon as you put everybody in this campaign, they need to get an email and a text at the same time. This email is going to have a whole bunch of details. Hey, here's a thing we're launching, here's how much it costs, here's how to do it, all that stuff. The text message lets them know that they got the email. Hey, I sent you a really cool promotion. It covers XYZ, ABC, and just be short and brief with your text message. Then we're gonna wait a day, send another email, wait a day, send another text. And that's pretty much all you have to do. So you can repeat this as long as you like. So if your goal is to get to 1 week worth of stuff, you're just going to click on the copy and copy all actions after that first pair, and then copy it again, and it's just going to repeat. So I'll do that for 1, looks like 2, 3, 4. We're at 5 days. We just need 6, 7. Grab 2 more, and boom, it's time to start filling in your content. So let's talk about content actually. This email, you want to come up with different subject lines and different, you can use the same message, but you want to change it up based on, what you're going to be saying. Basically, I never want to say the exact same phrasing, but I want to change the verbiage and change the phrasing so that it looks different. Now, one thing that you can do is every single time you open up, you could say, hey, hi, hello, whatever intro you want to do, but use the contact first name custom value. This thing is so valuable. It will increase the open rate of your emails because, it looks legitimate. We're saying, hey, John, hey, Sally, hey, whatever. We're addressing them by first name, so it actually looks like a real email right off the bat. Then introduce yourself. I'm just going to put this in brackets, the things you should do in your email. So introduce yourself. And then you can use this phrase right here. This is a golden phrase. The reason I'm reaching out is because I want to tell you about this cool new service we offer. It's called tax preparation, blah, 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 right? And then the second thing is the thing I wanted to tell you about does XYZ for you without ABC pain points. So something you could use is, hey, we're going to get you the maximum refund possible. We're going to give you $50 just for coming in to file, and we're going to make sure you have one-on-one time with your tax prep with your tax professional. And we're gonna make sure we say without, making you wait 2 hours in the waiting room, or search for a good professional, or without spending more than you should on taxes, right? So this is called just like an A versus B. This is a one side versus the other. So you could say, hey, listen, this is how it goes at our office, and this is how it goes everywhere else. So we want you to avoid the bad experience and come get the good experience. This is just a great structure to do. You could break this up into bullet points and then sign it, and then you're good to go. So save that, and then same thing in your text message. Now for text messages, real quick guys, same thing. You can go, hey, first name. And this first one, you just want to say something like, I just sent you a really cool email. I sent it to this inbox, or whatever you might want to say. You could say, hey, this is, Tamer's tax office. Just wanted to reach out and let you know I sent my calendar link to your inbox. Let me know if you got it. Right? Super simple, super brief. This is 163 characters. You could probably even shorten this up if you wanted to. The reason I keep it to 140 to 160 characters is every time you go over that, you start getting charged for 2 or 3 text messages, even though you're really only sending one time. So keep in mind, it is about 140 characters per segment that you'll get charged for in a text message. That means if you have 208 or 300 character message, you're gonna get charged 3 cents instead of a penny and a half. Okay, cool. Alrighty, and that's pretty much it, guys. From there, copy paste your first email into the second email, change up the phrasing, use different keywords, whatever it might be. Now, before we actually send this off, and again, I want to make sure you guys have that video, so check out that card above for that video. But before we send it, we want to go to the settings section and make sure we set up a specific time for this to send. So we're going to queue everybody up to be sent, but we want to make sure even if they're queued up, it does not send before 9 a.m. and it does not send after. I usually say 6:30 p.m. is pretty decent for this. It's up to you if you want to send people messages on Saturday. Typically Monday through Friday is better, but depends on your business, right? If you have a Saturday business, that might be a great time for you to send. You can just click it on. From name and from email, this is where you put your company name, or your name even. Tamer's tax office, and then your email, right? tamer@tamerstaxoffice.com. Whatever your actual email is, put that in there. Allow multiple. This is just if you want someone to be in this workflow potentially twice. For this type of email, I would probably turn it off for a drip campaign. For stop on response, I would turn that on and mark as read. Just turn it on and thank me later. I'll explain those really briefly. Next up, guys, go ahead and publish and save, and let's talk about those 2 settings. So stop on response. Let's say I queue up 100 people to go into this campaign. And this is a 7-day campaign. That's rather long, actually. So what I'd say is if they get the first 2 emails and text messages and they don't say anything back, but on day 3 they get the text and they text me back, hey, thanks for the message, I just booked my appointment, right? It's gonna remove them from the campaign altogether. So they are not gonna get day 4, 5, 6, and 7 messages. They'll just get removed from when they responded. Now, auto mark as read, if you send an email or a text message, typically in your inbox, your conversation tab inbox, you'll have this unread pile, right? Even if you are sending, it will mark it as unread. So auto mark as read will take it out. Unless they respond to you, then it'll be marked as unread for you. Alrighty guys, that's all for this video. Remember, grab your campaign, grab your workflow, and in the next video, or the little thing that shows up above, we're going to show you exactly how to send this thing in the settings that we use for the highest deliverability. Alrighty guys, enjoy the video, and we'll see you in the next one.